As well, he's such a tall lad. He's getting the right hotel beds, which may sound mad and different pill, especially when you sort of go into Europe. As Dom looks at Bullseye.
Game shot in the third
Sweet
leg.
as a nut. 3-0 to Dom Taylor. Super quick time. This time, it's for the match. And it's a comfortable start to the day for Tom Taylor. He's moved on to 10 points, the first player to do that. He'll be 100% in himself there, but playing very, very nicely in this Group C campaign. For Niall Cullerton, it was a difficult start, but got better as he went on. We feel now he has to win every single game from here. But for Dom Taylor, job done so far. As we move on to Game 2, it's Charlie Large against Tony Wood. Conscious decision to come here instead of that.
Well, it's an interesting one, isn't it, in terms of the development tour, because of course you want the glory in that particular competition, but it only really worth its weight as Wood looks to weigh up tops for 1-3-5 for 2-0 lead. Tony Wood 2-0 to the good.
Yes, finish.
Well, this is a score that could completely change the complexion of the leg. Because now Large has to hit the 83, you feel.
Yeah, the reaction was that of resignation of Charlie Large there, when really the focus shouldn't even hear the 180. It's 9-9. He declined it last time.
Game shot in the third leg.
He might be regretting it now because that was plumb.
Quite 40.
This is exactly what he needed to happen today, just to stay involved. Tops. And Wood shows his mettle in a 4-1 victory over Charlie Large. Exactly what he needed. Very impressive throughout that game was Tony Wood. It's his best average so far at 92.85. The 1-3-5 finish being the highlight for Charlie Large. It's all to do. Big game coming up next. Ariane Conterman against Justin Smith.
From a victory which really does open things up in that race for second place. There's one dart at tops for Justin Smith to wrap it up by 4-0. And that was a real good performance off the bat there from the Bearded Dragon. 317 darters, followed by a 15 means a 4-0 victory and an average in excess of 91. 4 out of 7 on the doubles. It is Smith with the points. At the end of round 1, it's all to play for. 12 points in the group. And to make it 2 from 2, once again to begin a day for Dom Taylor. Double 10. And Dom Taylor picks up a 4-2 success. Solid when he had to be. Punished Tony Wood when he had to. And he moves on to 12 points in the group with a 95.5 average and 4 out of 7 on the finishing. So he's in command of proceedings now. And after the break, Justin Smith looking to claw himself onto 8 points against Niall Cullerton. Group C, a player just claw themselves right into the mix. And Justin Smith may well be the player doing exactly that. As he fires in his second max of the match. And when that throw is all at one with each other, it really is a thing of beauty.
180.
Now the maxes are raining down. Carry on, Justin. Carry on. Oh, it's back to back. Darryl Pilgrim has already done it this week.
141.
Can Justin Smith double down on 9s? Not this time.
105.
Absolutely sensational dart to Justin Smith, and there was even a bit of a gasp there in the players' area too. I think they were willing every dart to go in there. I was just sitting back 49. And enjoying the magnificence that is Justin Smith. He really has come to the fore today. Frustrated he hasn't been like this the rest of the week.
Justin Smith.
Well, like you said, he's just going through the gears. He was little.
Well, this would be a 4th max of the match. Scoring like a dream. Playing like a dream. And it may well be a dream start for Justin Smith. If he convert the 81, he'll put himself 3-1 up And on the cusp of two convincing victories to start his day. Double nine.
On the fourth
Absolutely
leg.
superb.
Justin
That's a
Smith.
15 darter for Justin Smith. It's a 3-1 lead for Justin Smith. 4 maximums, an average just underneath a ton. Let's get a dart for the match from here. He's going to get 2 at double 12. And it's a 4-1 victory for Justin Smith as he makes a real march now in Group C. 8 points plus 8 legs difference. He's only conceded 1 leg so far today. A 93-34 average, 4 out of 8, and 10 darter in there as well. Smith beating Cullerton by 4 legs to 1. Ariane Conteman looking to respond against Charlie Large next. But not this time. And so Ariane Conteman to complete the job once double 14 for a 4-1 victory. And 4-1 it is to Ariane Conteman, who puts himself into second place on 10 points, getting the better of Charlie Large by 4 legs to 1, doing so over 90 average. Conteman 4, Large 1.
121.
And again, he's got the luxury of time for a 3-0 lead. The average is in excess of a ton. So double 18 for 1-2-1 and a 3-0 lead. And Justin Smith's getting better. A 1-2-1, a 12 dart leg.
Definitely require 5.
He mustn't disrespect the big one. He doesn't. Exhale equals confidence. Just incredible.
Shot on the match.
It's 4-2 to Justin Smith. Just what he needed against the dogged, tough Tony Wood, who was really showing signs in that game that he was going to do an almighty comeback. But Justin Smith gets over the line. His average was close to 100 for much of that game, but the 1-2-1 checkout being the best, but the double 2 the most important as we move on to the next game. Top of the table, Dom Taylor against Charlie Large. On 90, you're thinking of the bullseye before you even throw a dart. He should just be thinking the biggest 20 that he's got in his arsenal. He's done that. Back to the centre of the board. Nearly changed the fortunes for Tony Wood.
Game's on the second.
Do the same for Charlie Large, because that was smack bang in the middle. Match. It's double 8. I think that's the better route. Widens the bed. There's the perfect angle that you're going to see.
Game
and it's
shot
also comfortable
match.
in the end for Dom Taylor. He moves to 14 points. It shows you exactly how he feels about that. And once again, the trials and tribulations for Charlie Large continue, but he has to take the positives. But for Dom Taylor, he has his eyes on the prize. You can see Saturday night. He can smell it. And it's a big 4-1 victory over the Charlie Large as we move on to another big clash. It's Ariane Conteman still searching for that second place against Niall Cullerton.
So, to level things up at 1 apiece. Tops.
Game shot on the second leg.
Superb from Cullerton. For me, was the real disappointment of yesterday.
Yeah, real ups and downs, but Conteman is just coming to the final furlong now. And he's absolutely cruising. This would be the 5th time he's beaten Niall Cullerton this week, and you have to feel the Irishman will be sick 41. Of the sight of Ariane Conteman.
16.
To move to 12 points, it's 5-star Conteman here at the Motor Super Series, the live lounge in Portsmouth. It's a good, solid win there from the Dutchman. Very, very impressive for Niall Cullen. It was a tough day at the office, but fair play, and the credit must go to the Dutchman. 96.49. Not too shabby that. 4 from 5 on the outer ring. He's getting asked some questions today by Justin Smith, but he's certainly got the answers. And next up, what a game. A big, big clash. It's Dom Taylor against Justin Smith.
Tommy requires 62.
For the opening leg, treble 10.
Game shot on the first leg.
Clean and clinical from Dom Taylor.
Justin require 100.
Potentially 11 darter.
Tops.
Game
absolutely superb. An 11 dart breaker throw. 2-1 Justin Smith. His average now 113.25. There's always going to be a response in this game, though, wasn't there? That is the 8th maximum of this match.
That's Dom's best 3 darts. What an incredible conclusion. It worked for him last time to reset. The most incredible game. Justin Smith. We have been waiting for that performance all week, and Dom Taylor played his part in an absolute Modus Super Series classic. He looks up to the heavens, and rightly so. Look at those numbers. Check out ratios. 6 darts thrown, 6 darts hit. Dom Taylor, losing average 104.96, 107.62 from Justin Smith. 8 180s. The match had absolutely everything. Absolute fair play to the both. Follow that, Tony Wood and Ariane Conterman. They're up next.
So to save the match and to put it back to 3-2, Tony Wood. Well, 32 for 34. Well, this is the most bizarre way you'll see an 83 converted
Tony Wood
in your life.
Well, Tony Wood, 60, 1, 2, 3, 180, and this would be some way to finish it. He can't do it. Advantage to the Dutchman. Can he move to 14 points and join Dom Taylor?
94.
Get 3 darts for the match.
36.
Double 18 is intended target, and double 18 sank. And Ariane Conterman has his destiny in his own hands as he gets the better of Tony Wood by 4 legs to 2. Doing so a 97.38 average, 4 out of 10 on the doubling. He beats Tony Wood by 4 legs to 2. Coming up next, Charlie Large in action up against Niall Cullerton. Back for 106 to get the breaker throw and to open up a 2-1 lead. We know where he's heading. And he finds tops again. He has been imperious on that particular segment of the board.
Friends, all I can say is people would love the opportunity he's having right now. His head shouldn't go too far down, but for Cullerton, been a tough all week. He's going to get a dart at tops here for the match. It was classed as a basement clash. It didn't feel like that game. It was a good game between 2 players where not an awful lot to separate them, but now Cullerton's, as you see, walking off there. Also injured his leg during this week, but that 106 finish being the highlight, and it's a 4-1 victory over Charlie Large, and we have got a major game coming up. Ariane Conterman against Dom Taylor. Don't miss that one. Totally understand it. When you've been in that situation where you think, and what's happened to my game? I played superb all week.
180.
And maybe for Ariane, he's looking at his opponent, screaming at himself. That's helped him relax a little bit. Fascinating to watch.
It is as much a battle of the mind as it is a battle on the board. And Conterman has 6 on 73. To put himself 2-1 up. Tops is what he needed. Tops is what he finds. And Conterman, he's the man who's halfway there.
56.
The next 10-20 minutes will tell us whether that's the case. Dom Taylor's got a big chance. He's been second best in this game.
But now he's got the opportunity to send himself into Saturday night.
36.
But 2 match darts. 2 qualification darts have come and gone. And Conterman steps in. We go all the way. Double 16 to seal his place into tomorrow night's final. It's going to have to be double-double to put Conterman in a world of trouble. But it is Dom Taylor who is going to progress through to tomorrow night's final.
Charlie require 100.
I'll even stick my neck on the line. If he gets it to 1-1, he goes on to win the game. However, Charlie can find 2 tops. He's got 1. Oh, this is just absolutely unbelievable. Charlie Large is 2 darts away from 3-0. I thought I'd seen everything this week.
Charlie Large.
Sure on it.
Big darts, big moments, and Justin Smith up to the task again.
Was so poor.
Justin, you require 110.
Justin Smith was 3-0 down. He was probably seeing the exit door in his face. But now he's going to have a dart at double 16 to complete the most incredible comeback you'll see.
Justin
the
Smith.
bearded dragon was in the dungeon. He fought elimination, was probably staring him in the face, but he conjures up darts from the gods in the church to beat Charlie Large by 4 legs to 3, and he cannot quite believe it. We cannot quite believe it. Ariane Conterman can't quite believe it.
Kind of weak, that Justin Smith, that maverick player who could come alive Saturday night. Well, now Cullerton told me he's fantastic on the bolt. I've seen him hit him on the knees. It doesn't need to go on the knees this time.
Cullerton.